Couldn't be bothered to set this up properly, so I'm just gonna do it like this. Oh, that was my leg. Those are the joint problems for you. Yeah, so I couldn't be asked to set this up properly because I got to move my camera again in a minute. So I'm doing this weird half bent angle with my leg now clicked into place. So I'm bored, and give me a sec. I bought these gross ass bananas from Tesco the other day. Basically, I went to a Tesco I don't normally go to and picked up some bananas without looking because I was panicking and wanted to get in and out real quick because it was just like a convenience store one. And these bananas were like, there's 4 here. I originally bought like 7 and I had to throw the rest of them away either because they were open already. And I'm not, like, normally it'll be fine. I would just cut them up, freeze it, I hope it kills all the bacteria, but I wasn't chancing it with all this going on. So they were either broken or just really mouldy and I hadn't realised. And so unfortunately I had to throw quite a few away. I don't want to waste these ones while they're still semi-okay, but I also just don't want to eat them straight because I have a weird thing about the texture of bananas. So I thought I would pull it freely and just see how many bananas I can blend up into one drink and then just drink it. Also, I've been wanting to do this for a while, but because today's weird, so I thought today would be a good day to just destroy my health anyway. So I got 4 here. Yeah, so I got 4 fresh bananas here, and then there's about 5 frozen bananas in here. And so I'm just gonna do that with a bit of soy milk and just see how it goes, really. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this. I didn't actually have a vessel big enough for this, so I got, that's the mostly frozen one, and then that's the mostly fresh one. I'm gonna drink this one first because I don't like warm smoothies at all. This is a warm milkshake. I don't like warm stuff at all when it comes to this kind of thing, and as soon as it starts hitting below a certain temperature I start gagging. I feel like I'm gonna start gagging with this anyway, but yeah, also this is like a giant cup. I have tiny hands anyway, but yeah, it's pretty big. It's like one of those ones where you put soup in it kind of thing. I'm questioning this a lot now. Great, okay. That's a lot thicker than I thought it was going to be. The reason I didn't actually use water in this is because I can't remember if it's a thing across the whole country or if it's just a UK thing or if my building is just shit. But basically, I think it's the further up north you get, the worse the water hardness is. And so basically the further up you go, the shitter it tastes. And essentially my tap water, in the kitchen at least, is rank. So I either have to go to the bathroom and get glasses of water, or I have to boil the water first. So I don't know if it's due to like region or if it's just my tap is shite. I think it's more so just the tap, because last year when I was in my course last year, it wasn't that bad. So I'm filming the vlog at the same time. I was planning to put this in the vlog. I don't think it's going to go in here now. Yeah, I feel like this is going to take a lot longer than I was originally planning. So, hi, welcome to this random mukbang, I guess. Yeah, I do want to clarify again. No, I have never done this before, firstly. Secondly, I would never do this on a daily basis because you can get potassium poisoning, which, you know, our queen banana girl commonly likes to mislead people by saying that bananas are the healthiest food in the world and they can never do wrong by you, and that's a lie. You can die from having too much potassium in your body, so... Yeah, I think the recommended amount is like 3 bananas max. And I know she has done a lot bigger banana smoothies, but this is 1, all the bananas I had, and then 2, this was like the maximum I could blend up in one go. Because I was already not willing to put this into a separate cup, let alone into like 4 separate cups. So... Also, seeing as this isn't going into the vlog anymore, context behind this is I woke up at 4 AM because some guy was blasting Don't You by the Pussycat Dolls outside my window. I live in the city centre, so it's actually not that unheard of for that to be happening. So yeah, I woke up at 4 AM, was going to wake up at 5 anyway, so I didn't see the point of going back to sleep for an hour. So it is currently 2:30 in the afternoon. I have been up nearly 12 hours as it is. I've had a lot of coffee and I'm pretty much just brain dead at this point, and so I'm not going by my diet or like the calorie counting or whatever today because I was like, screw that, I'll just leave that for another day. And so I was like, I've been wanting to try this banana thing for a while, why not do it today? This is how we ended up at this point. So I guess this is my first official mukbang in a very weird way. I did one as like a joke, it was meant to be an April Fool's, but it got posted way after April Fool's, so yeah, this is boring as hell. I don't like, well, okay, so I like food, I don't like eating necessarily. I find it kind of boring. Me just literally, also I live alone, so it's not like I have anybody to talk to when I eat. So me just sat here alone, how many bananas was it? 9 bananas. It's not a fun time, so... I will admit, it is going down a lot easier than... Also, I'm so sorry for the stirring sound. I realise it's going to get really annoying, but I have to keep this, like, somewhat not, like, together. Also, yeah, this is going down a lot easier than I thought it would be, but I feel like, because it's a carb, it's just going to expand in my stomach later, I'm going to feel sick as hell, so... Also, this is so sweet. I don't get how she adds sugar to these. Like, Jesus Christ, okay. Although I had something to say now, I can't remember what it was. I wasn't actually expecting this to be a mukbang. I wasn't expecting this to be a mukbang. I wasn't expecting this to be a mukbang, and now I don't have anything to say, so I hadn't planned anything. But I got into making this and it was taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to. And so I was like, this ain't going in the vlog. At least I'm getting 2 videos out at once, so... Yeah, don't take me saying that it's easy to go down to whatever because that was getting harder.
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
I just had a stupid idea of putting whiskey in this. It ain't gonna happen. Actually, you know what? It might make me feel, I'll put whiskey at the bottom of this one. Like, I'll get it to like there, and then I'll just pour a ton of whiskey into it and see how that goes, because why not? You know, onto the last bit of the 3rd week of isolation, I've gone insane apparently. Right, so my phone ran out of storage, and I have 20-ish minutes to try and get through all of this, so I need to kind of speed up a little bit. What was I saying? Yeah, my chaotic nature is coming through. So essentially, I knew I was chaotic to begin with, but now that nobody's here to stop me from doing crazy shit like drinking 10 bananas, it's just being let loose. And so I nearly spent 40 quid on alcohol the other night just so I could film a video. I might spend 20 quid on alcohol, though I found a way to get cheaper alcohol without going to the store via Uber Eats and a discount code. So that's also the problem of work paying the rest of my holiday pay. because now I'm just like 70 quid richer. That, like, it was 70 quid I wasn't expecting, and I'm like, alcohol, drunk video. So we'll see if that comes in the future. And again, I feel like this is going to be the best kind of mukbang for me because there's no like chewing sounds. Unless I'm slurping very, very loudly without realising, we should be good on the whole mouth sound thing. Okay, I'm nearly done with this one of these. I don't want to like... You see that? We're nearly done. Nearly got through the first one. I mean, realistically, if I did run out of space, I could just export everything onto my laptop. But I don't want that to get warm. I don't got a lot of room in my fridge because it's tiny. So it's just easier if I get this done in the next 18 minutes. I'm gonna be so sick after this, especially if I put alcohol in the damn thing, but yeah, if this gets enough views for me to justify doing another one, I'll try and do one with more bananas and more alcohol. And also if I don't throw up. Like, if I throw up, I'm not gonna do this again, but... Okay, that was a struggle towards the end of that one. Yeah, that one's done now. I ain't getting that last bit out of the bottom of that, unfortunately. And so now we're on to the primarily frozen soy-based cinnamony one. So, yeah, I realised with that one, it's easier if I pretend I'm at spoons and downing a giant pitcher. And I just kind of zone out and try and forget the fact that I'm drinking a ton of bananas. Yeah, that really helped towards the end of that one. Also, I'm just notorious for not ending drinks because I don't like how the bottom of drinks has a different texture. Do you get what I mean? Like, if you have a tea or a coffee and sometimes like the bottom of it hasn't dissolved properly and so it's just a slightly different texture than the rest of the drink, that like transition makes me feel ill. And so I have found a sweet point of like, I can stop at this certain point in a drink and it won't make me feel ill. That might just be me, to be fair, but yeah, I tried to actually completely finish that one as much as possible, so I was a bit like towards the end of it. Yeah, on to the second one. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, it being colder is definitely better. This tastes more like a proper milkshake than that slightly warm one did. I still feel sick as hell. How do people do this on a daily basis? Like... I'm a uni student as well, so if I can't do this in a certain amount of time, I am a disappointment to us all. I better do. I've got, what, 15 minutes left? What I was trying to get at is basically, I know this is like a daily occurrence for some people. For me, I don't eat a lot of calories. Like, according to my Fitbit, I can average around 1,000 a day, and that's me being full. So this alone, with the amount of soy milk I put in, was probably close to 800 calories. I think I'll put information here about how much calories this actually was. So yeah, this is basically my entire day's worth of calories, and that isn't, I know that I've talked about having an eating disorder in here, that is literally nothing to do with my eating disorder. I've never really ate a lot, especially as a kid. Yeah, I had so many food aversions when I was younger that I just kind of stayed away from food for the most part, which is really, really ironic because at one point I was planning to become a chef and go to like actual culinary school and everything. So I know there's actually a lot of chefs out there who will happily make food but they won't eat it. Also, this was a whim video, so I didn't tell my boyfriend about it. As soon as he finds out I've done this, he's gonna think I'm absolutely nuts. He didn't really like me doing that freely one because he thought I was gonna get a ton of hate for it. So I don't know if I'm gonna do another one of those in the future. So if you subscribed because of that video, which is now the biggest video on this tiny, tiny ass channel, I am so sorry. But I don't think I'm going to do another, like, I'll do reaction videos, just not ones where I'm swearing every 30 seconds, because even I realised that me swearing that much was a bit of an overkill. But because that video was like, literally I did 45 minutes of note taking and then just went straight into filming it. I think between me watching the video initially and me filming it, there was probably like an hour gap, and so I didn't really have a lot of time to put my thoughts together concisely. And even though I do agree with everything I was saying, I wouldn't have said it in such an angry tone, and I wouldn't have swore as much as I did. Those are the two things I do regret about that video, so. I was planning to have chicken nuggets for dinner tonight. Well, chicken nuggets, like the fake ones. But after this, I don't think I'm going to even have dinner. I really wanted those chicken nuggets as well. Why did I do this? You know what? At least me doing this. But okay, so the most impulsive things I nearly done today was between me doing this, me buying a 40 quid hoodie from Redbubble because I want another hoodie, and me nearly buying alcohol from Uber Eats. So you know what? I know that like apparently not getting enough sleep and waking up earlier than you should and whatever makes people impulsive. At least those were the things I was impulsive about, not stupid ass stuff. I mean, this could count as stupid, to be fair, to, like, most normal people, but at least I'm not doing this unironically, so come at me if you want. Alright, I'm going to leave it as there for proof, and I'll be back in about 30 seconds. I'm just going to leave that all in there to prove that I didn't just go and tip some of it down the drain, but I just wanted to run and grab this real quick. Yeah, sorry to my boyfriend who brought that. Okay, so I'll tell this in a second. I need to try and drink some more before time runs out. Okay, so basically, my boyfriend bought that for like our final get together as friends before the lockdown hit. And so he brought that out. I bought actual semi-decent cheap whiskey. And everybody hated this, even him. And he'd been wanting to try it for ages and he was so upset and he left it here. And you know what? I did warn him that I was going to drink some of this. I did not warn him how I was going to drink some of this. And honestly, this is not how I planned it. I planned to do a drunk book review thing, but you know what? Why not? You know what? What I learned in script writing is you need to break the ordinary. I feel like every video needs some sort of shock factor, and why not put apple flavoured whiskey into a shit ton of bananas, you know? Because you know what, I am nowhere near getting this channel monetized yet, so might as well do all the crazy shit I can before it actually does get monetized. Right, I've got 8.5 minutes, I can do this. Can I do this? That's another question. Oh, it's really fucking hurts.
Why did I do this? Why did I do this?
I was going to put the whiskey in now, but I think I'm going to drink a tad more first, because if I do end up feeling very sick after putting the whiskey in, at least I don't have a lot to drink. Also, the reason I keep putting it back in here is if I pull it in now, I can't get it back out again. Apparently we're excited. Right, I don't have a unit of measurement here, so... Okay, I'm just going to have to do this, otherwise I'm not going to end up doing it. That was a shit ton of whiskey. Okay. Oh no. Oh, this looks gross. I am so glad. Okay, so I don't have a sense of smell. I have anosmia. And I'm so glad because I feel like if I smelled that going in, I would want to be sick more than I already want to be sick. So, okay, I've got 5 minutes. Okay. I don't want to do this. Fuck's sake. I really don't want to go down. That's the first time I've experienced like something physically not wanting to go down since I accidentally ate chicken when I was 12. Like, oh. I got one more drink, got one more bit. I have literally like the littlest bit left and I'm not going to get through it. Like, you see that? That's all I have left. I'm counting out stuff. Sorry if that disappoints you. Yeah, I would not recommend that to anybody, especially that last bit. That was a mistake. I feel like I'm actually going to be sick now. I was doing alright up until then. Kind of tasted like whiskey. So it's not that bad, like I'm fine with whiskey shots, but that was a mistake. Yeah, I'm just gonna curl up and die for a little bit. Please don't do this. this was a whim, this was a chaotic mess, and I thought it'd be funny. So, yeah, thank you for coming to my shitty mukbang. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video, hopefully less chaotic and hopefully making me feel less sick. Goodbye.